Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Okami. In this episode, we're going to be trying to make it to that island over there. Don't know how that counted, but I'm grateful it did. You want to try to power jump your all the way through when you're using lily pads, because if you get stuck out in the water and you don't have any ink, yeah, that's not... I don't even know how that works. So water lily is an ability that doesn't really care so long as you make a circular type shape. It doesn't really matter if you mess up like this. It really doesn't matter. They probably did that because you can drown and die. Not sure why it's not counting. Maybe over here. This lower part. Oh, that counted for some reason. Over. There's also, if I'm not mistaken, and it's so hard to see when it's daytime. I could have sworn there was like a treasure chest behind this rock. So Isu wants us to go to Agata Forest, but we're gonna do that monster list first. Plus, I think there were some things in this in Shinshu Field, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, do that without lily pads. I think there is one last thing we can do left in Yuki Village, now that I think about it. Also, I forgot to mention that we can feed him. Forgot all about it, actually. Yes, eat the kibble. How much praise do you give? Okay. Also, if you ever want to go back into that temple, or that temple with that cave of Nagi, you can go through this gate. Ah, Kami Matrasu, beloved mother to us all. I'm flattered that you have judged my prayers worthy. Vile creatures that threaten our world are growing in strength. It is of utmost importance that we exercise great caution. As you rejuvenate each guardian sapling and sprout new fruit. These are known as guardian fruit. They contain wondrous treasures, and I am honored to offer you. Should you revive a sapling, you may return to Kimiki for more. Here, receive my offering. The journey will be a long one, perhaps this will aid you. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Got that for a ball, revive a sapling, you get some fruit. Don't be shy, there's nothing like a present from a hot babe. I don't think you actually get anything game-breakingly noteworthy from this. Other than just treasures. It's not anything really important. But if you needed to go back to the Cave of Nagi to get that Strabid you missed, you can go through that Torii Gate and get transported to that world. Just the tree suddenly burst out with flowers! What's going on? Oh, I get it, this is a dream, it must be. Someone just hit me, I'll wake up from it. Oops. Ouch! Am I still dreaming? So flowers really did just burst all over this tree. Can't be. Surely miracles don't really happen, do they? Guess I have to believe in miracles now a bit. There's a door right over there. No, there wasn't. That's impossible. She was born with a gift, and her sister was not. Since it takes a lot of time for day and night to pass, I'll probably just cut those out and just show, like, the rest of the days, or rather, the rest of the nights, because you can only kill one of those monsters once a night. There's the thing where you could just put the game down, go get a sandwich, or, you know, basically consider it an ad break. You know, it's night. Time to test out my theory. Yep, it's once a night. Onimaru. Incorrigible? I actually don't know how to pronounce that. But before you go into Agata Forest, I really suggest doing this, even though it's kind of a lot to ask. To wait every night just to do this. Another one down. We only have 2 more days to go. Or nights. There's actually some things we need to do first. I'm gonna make it day, so that it already starts counting down to night. Curious, are you working in your workshop? Still alive, huh? It's great to be clutching my axe again. He's killed friend? He disappeared when the curse struck. My workshop is my pride and joy. I'm stoked to have it back. Actually, an artist communicating with the nature on a deep level, man. I can hardly wait to start firing up some pots again. The first piece of work since I restarted is almost ready. Watch out if it turns out well, man. Yeah, it's good to come back and see him ever so often, because he will have new, potteries that you can have, and you can take them to those little shrines that you've been seeing around, and you'll get praise for that. Try to remember all the things that we need power bombs for to get done. So it's not like we're just running around in circles aimlessly. It's light. Because there still is some things to be done in Shinshu Field. It's just... There you are. I'm trying to find you. Oh, ow, what's going on? Heya of the Dengen Express never trips up. I've fallen and can't get up. Must be a curse. Express Messenger Heya. I don't have time for falling over. Keep on waiting for mail. These monsters must have some kind of trap set for me as a joke. Or set some kind of trap for me as a joke. I really should have bought a Traveler's Charm. Hey, Pooch. It's a Traveler's Charm you got there, isn't it? You just give it to him. Yes. You also light my body feels as light as a feather. Thanks, Pooch, you saved me. Can't hang about. I catch up on my deliveries. It's part of a quest, the line that we'll get to later. You can actually only do his quest line in certain parts of the story, so it's good to come back and do that eventually. I'm taking that with a concern that didn't work. Exorcism Slip S. Exorcism Slips will slightly damage enemies depending on the type, though it will do a lot to little. They're pretty decent. Like, if you needed to get away from an enemy or just do damage to an enemy you don't really know how to damage, it's a very good way to get away with doing that without having to actually expend that much in resources. Now, let's see. Most of the chests in Chi-Chu Field are just chests that are lying around for stray beads. From what I remember. Oh yeah, we could probably get that one dojo thing done. Oops. Well, let's leave and come back. I didn't realize saying no to that meant you couldn't ask him again. Alright. There is Fleetfoot, which swing the nunchuck to gracefully move out of harm's way, and Reflector technique, 4 winds. This, press C button to insult foes and get demon fangs. It's not that helpful, and by the time you would get it, it's not great. We're gonna be getting, 4 winds. Well, the monkey's uncle, you've got the cash, have you? I see. Suppose I have no choice. I'll lose your wish and allow you to enroll in my dojo. Are you mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge? Step inside to test your might. Does your fear cause you to hesitate? Step inside and let the training begin. So, Onigiri can either turn into, a rice ball or a bull demon. Let the lesson begin. Practice the 4 winds reflector technique. Take these tips to heart and remember them as we train. Swing the remote to begin the attack. Swing the remote rapidly in succession. Time it well. Repeat until you connect 4 consecutive reflector hits. This combo makes short work of enemies and looks good too. Well, do you understand? Well then. Grant you this technique scroll. Check it when you forget what it means to be a warrior. Scars on the back are a shame for a swordsman. Understand that it with your body as well as your mind. On guard! You just want to shake the remote really fast, which... Swing once. It actually takes me a long time to try to get back into this shape. Alright. There we go. Alright, keep it up. You get nothing for doing this repeatedly, but it is good training. Essentially, you swing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and not necessarily rapid succession, but as soon as that strike ends. Had enough, eh? But you must never lose the drive for something. I pray that you do not forget that. He's just like this now until we leave. Okay. I really suggest getting that reflector technique because we're about to get into another... Well, we're about to get into a boss fight for the first time. And... we need to be prepared for that. Let's see. I'm not sure if it's almost night or not, I can't really tell. But I think we actually have some stuff in this river to get. Well, not there, actually. But further down here. I think I remember there being treasures here. Let's run along the coast here. I could have sworn one of them is a stray bead, but I could be wrong. No, I must be thinking of another area then. Get out of the way, coming through. I've got a mountain of letters to deliver. Alright. Yeah, that's not ready yet. Trying to think of all the other things we have left to do in this place to get them done before I start cutting to night. Actually, what is it? Nah. I was gonna say, what's in this house, but... Also, I would like to note, those demon scrolls, they will chase after you if it's night, but they will veer away if it's dark. Or, no, wait, reverse that. They will stay away from you if it's morning, but they will come closer if it's dark. And I'll chase after you. Looking more at Tama's house. Yeah, these birds, I forgot to feed them. I think I'm gonna try to get one more natural night in because I think we have actually, where is it? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's weird, I thought you could view it from there. But I think we actually have only 2 names left. Which means only 2 more nights to go. I guess since the item we're getting is gonna make us pretty strong, I guess it's a good thing that they make it to where it's kind of out of the way to get. If it was easy to get, then the game wouldn't be very hard now, would it? Almost night. Also, I probably forgot to mention, but you can also power slash the demon scrolls to get them to stop moving. That's for if you want to make a quick escape. It's useful, but it only stuns them for a little while. Consumed reddish. Pure white spherical vegetable. Fills the astro pouch a little bit. So we've got a ton of demon things. We have 56. I still think we need more than that, but that's still a lot for right now. I would probably say, if it is going to be your last night, probably a good idea to fight in the morning. So that you get even more demon things before you actually continue on. Just so that the time is being well spent and you're not just in there, but otherwise it's good to just take a break. Yeah, I got 2 hits in. And I hit him twice because of that freaking fish. Also, I just realized we didn't actually fight the demon we wanted. That's weird. It's making me question my previous statement. But if it's not based on night, per night. And it might be based on demon score location. That's the only other theory I can think of. When it comes to this kind of stuff, I really have no clue. Alright, let's just get this one out of the way. For you. Take him out in midair. Let's see, we already fought all these guys. The only thing I can really say is towards that the guy with no name. No, he wasn't hit by the power slash. Crap. There we go. Real weird, we haven't fought another one yet. Biomaru, the Vandal. So slow with my reflector turning. Biomaru, the Vandal, defeated. Yeah, I know. Another one down. And we only got one left. I'll try to get it in this episode if it's based on location of Demon Scroll, because we haven't fought some of the ones over here yet. But if not, then I'm gonna cut tonight. Any of these instruments. Like, I had 5 more payments on that. How about you, buddy? No, still the regular guys. Couple more battles to do, and then if we don't fight them in the span of this night, then I'm just not gonna bother. So the thing we needed to beat these guys was actually Power Bomb. It gets them out of the ground and it weakens them, and then you can Power Slash them, attack them twice, and then Power Slash. And it's easy to take out them then. Yellow Imps are actually decent then. Before then, though, they're not really good to fight. They're more on the lines of annoying. take this one out. Unfortunately, slicing off their wings does the damage them for the first hit. Alright. If I was to Ezo the Terrible, where would I be? Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip to the next night. See if that helps. Alright, everybody, in the next episode of Okami, we will hopefully be finishing off the bestiary list that Mika gave us, and getting a reward from there, and then going to Agatetra list. See you guys then.